who were the most daring female spies of the OSS and SOE. Imagine women in the middle of dangerous missions, risking everything for their countries during World War II. These women played vital roles in secret operations that changed the course of history. The Office of Strategic Services and the Special Operations Executive were the main agencies behind these daring acts. They trained women in covert skills like wireless communication, sabotage, and disguise. Women were often sent behind enemy lines because they could blend in better and avoid suspicion. They became messengers, saboteurs, and intelligence gatherers in occupied territories. The SOE, created by Britain in 1940, sent many women into France. They spoke fluent French and used secret identities to move around unnoticed. One of the most famous was Violette Szabo. She carried out multiple missions in France, risking her life to gather intelligence and support resistance fighters. Szabo was captured and later executed at Ravensbrück concentration camp in 1945. Her story inspired the film Carve Her Name with Pride. Then there's Nancy Wake, nicknamed the White Mouse by the Gestapo. She evaded capture many times, even riding a bicycle over 300 kilometers to restore radio contact with resistance groups. Wake survived the war despite close calls with enemy forces. Odette Hallowes was part of the First Aid Nursing Yeomanry and endured 2 years in Ravensbrück after being captured. She survived solitary confinement and continued her work after liberation. Yvonne Cormeau was a wireless operator who sent over 400 messages in just 13 months. She worked in remote French villages and convinced German troops that her radio was an X-ray machine. Her quick thinking helped her avoid capture despite heavy enemy efforts. The United States created the OSS in 1942, and women there also took on dangerous roles. Virginia Hall was an American who worked with both the OSS and the SOE. She was known for her resourcefulness and her prosthetic leg, which she hid well. Hall helped coordinate resistance networks and gather intelligence. Julia McWilliams, who later became Julia Child, started as a secretary but rose to a senior position in the OSS, supporting operations overseas. Women in both agencies used stereotypes to their advantage, appearing fragile or unthreatening. This helped them access places and information men could not. Their work involved high risks of arrest, torture, and execution, but they pressed on. These women supported sabotage missions, gathered vital intelligence, and kept resistance networks alive. Their bravery and skills helped turn the tide of the war. Their stories show how military innovation during World War II expanded to include women in roles once thought impossible.